Imagine massive ships towering over famous landmarks with the capacity to carry over 20,000 containers at once. Now, think about this. That's not even the biggest ship out there. There are 3 container ships so enormous you wouldn't believe they were built by humans. Let's dive into one of these giants in the Ever-ALot, operated by Evergreen Marine from Taiwan and registered in the port of Panama. This ship is part of the Evergreen A-class container fleet, and while its theoretical capacity is 23,992 containers, there are even bigger contenders in the race for the largest ship, which we'll get to later. Based on gross tonnage, the Ever-ALot holds the title of the 3rd largest container vessel ever built. But that's not all. Evergreen Marine didn't stop at just 1. They actually ordered 13 ships of this size. 6 of these ships are being built by CSSC, China State Shipbuilding Corporation, while another 7 are being handled by Samsung Heavy Industries in South Korea. So far, 11 of these ships are in service, with 2 more still under construction. One of the ships in this class, the Ever-ACE, set a world record by carrying an incredible 21,710 containers from Yantian to Europe in a single trip, proving just how efficient these ships are. Now let's talk money. According to Taiwan News, Samsung Heavy Industries struck a deal with Evergreen Marine to build the Ever-ACE for a whopping $150 million, while its sister ship, the Ever-ALot, was built for slightly less at $145 million. Both of these ships are enormous, measuring 1,312 feet in length and 202 feet wide. To put that into perspective, that's longer than 4 football fields, and with a draft of 56 feet, these ships can hold an impressive amount of cargo. We're talking about up to 24,002 containers with a combined weight of 240,000 tons, which is the equivalent of moving 24 Eiffel Towers at the same time. The engineering behind these ships is just as fascinating. They use hydrodynamic optimization technology, which helps them maintain high speeds without burning through excessive amounts of fuel. Powering the Ever-ALot is the Wayne GD11X92B main engine, a beast of an engine that generates 79,500 horsepower. This enables the ship to cruise at 22.5 knots or around 26 miles per hour. For context, the engine is so massive that each piston has a 3.1 foot diameter, almost the size of an acoustic guitar. But wait, there's more. Let's take a look at the largest container ship by gross tonnage, operated by French CMA CGM, weighing a mind-blowing 336,587 gross tons. This ship is also powered by liquefied natural gas, LNG, which makes it much more eco-friendly. With an LNG fuel tank capable of holding 660,000 cubic feet, it can sail from Asia to Northern Europe without stopping. That's a journey of 23,400 miles. LNG technology is a game changer because it significantly reduces emissions, cutting CO2 by 20%, sulfur oxides by 99%, and nitrogen oxides by 92%. This makes it one of the cleanest large-scale ships ever built, marking a big step towards zero-emissions shipping. The construction of such a massive ship is a story in itself. Because of its size, the ship had to be built in parts, each piece professionally welded together to ensure there were no leaks. The enormous fuel tank was installed first, and then the rest of the ship was assembled around it in a dry dock. Giant cranes were used to lift massive slabs of steel into place, forming the ship's hull. And when it came time to give the ship its iconic blue-green color, special painting cranes were brought in to do the job. Workers even hand-painted the ship's name and logo. Now let's look at the record-breaking ship from MSC Mediterranean Shipping Company, the MSC Irina. This ship can carry an astonishing 24,346 containers. Measuring 1,312 feet long, it's longer than the USS Nimitz-class aircraft carriers and is said to be bigger than the Empire State Building, excluding the spire. The MSC Irina and its sister ships are the true giants of the sea, and MSC has ordered 10 of these behemoths. Only 2 have been built so far, the MSC Irina and MSC Loreto, both registered under the Liberian flag but operated by MSC. To sum it up, these gigantic container ships are marvels of human engineering. From their mind-blowing size and capacity to their advanced technology aimed at reducing emissions, these ships are shaping the future of global trade. And as shipping companies continue to push the limits of what's possible, it's hard not to be amazed at what humans can achieve on this scale.